fucking whore! Come on. That's at least 13 bodies right there.
I never told him the truth.
Fucking thought.
No, it ended because of my trust issues.
Bitch, is you crazy? Alright, chat, we gonna watch people share their secrets, you feel me? But yeah. Them boys share them. Hey, these might be crazy. Let's get to it. Alright, man, what you gotta say? Strangers didn't choose to either show their face or not. I'm taking that shit to the grave with me. Walk away unknown. I think it's best.
So my secret is I used to date a really famous actor. We were super involved and saw each other every day for almost a year, and then I found out he was married.
Sound like you're a mistress.
The story got picked up from everywhere. I had all type of news sources hitting me up for the story, and I went ghost completely because I was very nervous and scared and didn't want the spotlight. And
you could have chased the bag. You completely changed your name? Oh, wow.
Completely have changed my name that I go by to disassociate myself with this person.
You could have caught
I
the
had
bag,
no idea. We saw each other every day. It was very intense. We almost had a child together.
About to say she was getting fucked crazy.
It was super intense.
She wasn't gonna show her face.
My secret is I still have my married ex-boyfriend's location and I follow him around the world like a little Pokemon.
Bitch, you're a stalker. Oh, that's it? That's damn Pikachu.
I have 2 buttholes.
What the fuck?
It's genetic and one's not functioning.
Wait, what the fuck? 2 butt. Where? Is it a set of butt cheeks or one split in between?
But it's there.
Can we see it? We couldn't see it.
My secret is that when there's certain people I don't like, I actually create them on my Sims game and make their lives miserable. And that's how I get closure.
No, this can be considered therapy. Nobody's getting harmed. You're doing what you have to do, what you want to do to that person. I don't see nothing wrong with this. I'm cute man. I don't.
Move on with my life.
No, that's real. She's real for that.
My secret that I don't tell anybody is that I secretly stare at people and I envision what their life is like. I come up with whole stories, come up with backgrounds, who they might know. And then after I'm done with that, I try to astral project my body into theirs because I have some weird need to know how people think, how they're living, what they're doing. I don't know, it's so strange. And I feel like the first time it happened, I was a child. I was coming home from school.
Bitch, be yourself.
And I suddenly felt like my body was in the car next to me. So I believe it's real.
Put this bitch in the white room right now. I wouldn't tell no, but I would. Okay, fuck you. You crazy?
I think I could
that's
be
crazy.
gay or bisexual, but I would never, at this point in my life, try and pursue to think that whether that's even true. I think I'm too afraid to know whether it's true or not because of all the things that I would have to deal with if it were true.
Yeah, hey, bitch, do what you gotta do.
My secret is that I still love my ex-husband, even though I divorced him.
Yeah.
He begged me not to divorce him, but I could tell he was unhappy. And sometimes I regret that decision. This was 19 years.
Damn, bitch. Let that go. Man, you couldn't change for him? You feel me? What if he was just unhappy with how you were right then and there? What if you just changed that little conversation? But that's crazy though. Look though. A girl, could be your wife for 19 years and still love another nigga. Let that sink in. Your wife could still love her ex, nigga. Just a rebound nigga for the rest of their life.
My secret is that I'm not as a social person or as an easygoing person as I think I am. I've known my friends for about 10 years now, and this group of friends that I'm referring to, they're the most extroverted people I've ever met in my whole life. They easily attract people. And when you're around friends who attract other people, I guess I feel like I also had something to do with that. When you have extroverted friends as an introverted person, you don't think that you're an introverted person. When I look back on the times,
nigga, what the fuck type of secret is this? Nigga, you're like, what? You're not outgoing. That's a secret? Like, does that matter?
of the new people I've met, the interactions I've had in my life, it's always been with my friends there. I don't have the same openness or welcomeness as they have. And
Really?
that's something I really miss about my friends. And I really, I guess, in a way, disappointed in myself that I might have lied to myself into thinking I was that kind of person as well.
What the fuck, bro? What type of things you be going through? Like, that's one of your concerns, being extroverted.
When I was younger in elementary school, I was in second grade, and we used to do assemblies in the beginning of school and do the pledge, and you know, it's silent after the pledge, and I farted really loud.
Bumbo.
And then I turned, and they was like, "What? Who is that?" And I turned around, I was like, "B, why would you do that?" And it was a dude behind me, and they all started laughing, and then I just went on about my day.
That ain't nothing crazy, but hey, fuck it.
I pride myself on being a very honest person, but once when I was in a relationship, I went on a solo trip to Thailand and I kissed a person other than my partner, and I—
You fucking whore! Come on! That's at least 13 bodies right there.
I never told him the truth.
Fucking thought.
No, it ended because of my trust issues.
Bitch, is you crazy? No, bitch, is you crazy? You cheated on the nigga and said because of your bitch. Hold on. Yo, girls are wicked, bro. Them gal here, wicked. And I lie. She cheated on the nigga, but somehow broke up with him because of her trust issues. We gotta have a talk some point about this shit, for real. That's crazy.
I sell feet pics
dude.
on Twitter and have 8,000 followers. It's pretty successful when I'm active on it. You can make a few grand a month doing it. I do accounting and HR.
I ain't gonna lie. I see nothing wrong with selling feet pics. Keep it, man. That's nothing to be ashamed of. It's the difference between selling, you feel me, a real try hard OnlyFans, you feel me, and feet pics. If my girl selling feet pics and she making like 10 bands a month, I just feel bad for the dumb niggas that be buying the shit. I see them bitches every day, you feel me?
It's vacation
fuck
money.
it. If my feet were nice like a female feet on some shit, I would sell some feet pics. I would be up, you feel me? I would be up.
Vacation foot money.
Yeah, I ain't seen nothing wrong with this, you feel me?
Okay, my secret is that I really don't like dogs. I think they're really annoying. I feel like it makes people assume that I have like wayward morals because I don't want a dog to run up to me and lick my face and jump all over me. But I care about them deeply as sentient beings. I just don't want them to do it near me.
This bitch say sentient beings, bitch. Alive?
Now I don't pretend though. I just am like, meh. I used to pretend to fit in or whatever, but
what? That makes sense. Now that I think about it, it makes sense why she sound like that.
not ashamed. Sorry.
That's real though.
A long time ago, I read my ex's journal and found some incriminating things in there, but I couldn't bring them up because I had to lie and pretend like I never read it. So I felt betrayed too, in a sense, even though looking back, it was very minor on his part.
This is why we don't go looking for shit. Check. She could have been. I know she didn't eat for a couple of days. You could have been perfectly fine not doing what you just did right there. And now that bitch eating you up, you can't even bring that bitch up in an argument.
I have never read someone's journal again.
That's smart.
Because I felt like I did this one thing and it felt wrong and I knew it felt wrong.
Journal. That nigga be journaling? That shit crazy.
I'm sorry.
I guess a secret that I have is I don't really like LA all that much. Maybe it's just a place, or maybe I'm just unhappy with my life, but I left my old life in San Diego, and I guess in an outward appearance it looks like I'm having a much better life. It's a secret because I don't want to admit that I'm having a hard time. Post-grad life and living here is not very easy. I'm choosing to walk forward.
Is that really something to really be ashamed of, though? That's not even a secret.
So I travel a big part of my life, but every time I go somewhere else outside of my house, I count down the days till I'm back in my house. I always think I should enjoy traveling more and want to do these things, but by the time I'm actually there, I'm like, I wish I was home.
Hey man,
I
the
guess the
comfort
grass
of
isn't
your
always greener.
home always gonna be the best. You
I'll just
feel me?
walk away.
Is that really a secret to be ashamed of though? Y'all niggas be ashamed of the weirdest shit.
So my secret is that I always wished that my middle name was my first name. It seems like a fancier name to me, and I think when I was a kid, I just was feeling generally unhappy, and I thought if I had been named my middle name, that maybe my life would be different.
You could actually just change this, ain't you? You can go to like the records or something like that and just change your name. Like your parents, I'm pretty sure your parents would agree with that, you feel me? All you doing is changing, switching the placement. Y'all be making life too fucking complicated. It really don't gotta be this bad.
More interesting, fancier.
A very large part of me wants everything in society and the economy and the world structure to absolutely implode and destroy itself so that we can go back to living on communes and sharing our secrets and our skills and our lives with each other and living with love instead of placing all of our importance on money and status and bullshit that doesn't
Bitch, shut the fuck up. Alright, shut the fuck up. I like my house. I like my PS5, bitch. You're not gonna do that for me, alright? I like watching my anime on Crunchyroll from time to time, bitch. You got to stop it. You're doing too much now. Yo, fuck your global peace, bitch. What are you talking about? What is he really talking about?
matter. And maybe we should also start learning how to cook and clean and make our own clothes again.
So when I was 2 or 3 years old, my father threw me against a wall. And I remember waking up later that day, and the rest of my family, my 2 sisters and my mom, were packing all the bags while my dad was at work. We were gone for, I don't know, a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. We eventually all got back together, but I want to tell him that he shouldn't feel bad. I know he feels bad. I know he does. And I want to be able to tell him that he doesn't need to. Being a parent's probably pretty hard.
Nigga, nigga, you're not invincible, nigga. That nigga was not supposed to be doing the Omni-Man shit to you. He threw you against the wall, nigga, at 3 years old. You blacked out? Nigga, that's not parenting, nigga. I don't know what the fuck to call that. That's a... What, bro? That nigga, you blacked out, my nigga.
Job. I'm not saying what he did was right, but I want him to know that we're okay. I've never talked to anybody about this except for 2 people in my entire life. Nobody in my immediate family. They all know. It's an unspoken thing. So that's my secret.
I'm not trying to be insensitive here, you feel me, but this should have been took to the grave with me. I don't know. That nigga should feel bad about that. He made you black out at 3 years old, nigga. Like, no. That nigga should feel bad. Wait, did he never see his dad again?
I don't really have any. I like airing my shit out. I can't think of a single thing that I would need to hide from anybody. If I'm hiding stuff from people, I'm hiding myself from myself. I got 4 years sober, and for a long time I was trying to run away from myself, hide things and lie. When I gave that up, tried to stop controlling stuff, it just doesn't matter. Anybody can know anything about me, and of course I'd sit there and be like, oh, I wonder what they think about me, but at the end of the day, I'm free and it's off my shoulders. It doesn't really matter anymore.
Okay, I like that. I like
with that freedom, I'm able to just
aspect
be
of life.
myself for once in my life, and I'm content with that. I don't have to sit in the mirror and judge, so fuck secrets, man. They only bring you down.
That's real. That was a great message right there. But no, I'm still on the fact that nigga dad threw him against the wall and he blacked out. That nigga's like, what the fuck was that?
Well, good luck, Ron.
Good luck, Ron. They don't even tell me good luck no more. So my dreams, they getting closer, I can't start no ride. Look how far we came, I can't believe this. I know they ain't expect this shit from me, so I'm happy you got to see this. Told my family I'm gon' take them out the struggle, so I promise you I need this. They told me that I got one shot to turn all of them doubters to believers.